Guys, is my screen is visible for everyone? The yesterday session we done with AIM installation and that. So today I will explore what are the consoles we have in AEM. Okay, this is the AIM, right? There we have basically in the AIM instance, we need to aware basically we have the consoles. The consoles are so I would say the first one is the sites console, and then I would say second one is the package console. Next, third one is I would say uh, CRXTV, and fourth one which is the assets console. Assets. Okay. Next one we have system console, and then we have the page editor. Page editor. So these are the consoles we have in AEM. So we'll try to understand one by one. Okay. Sites console, package console, CRHT, assets, system console, and page editor. We'll try to explore one by one. Then we'll get the clarity. So in the last session, we did the process, everybody has created the AEM folder actually, AEM folder, and inside the AEM folder, we have created one folder that is the author folder. Author author folder, and then inside the author folder we are keeping two files. We keep two files actually, two files. One is the .jar files, one is the two files, one is two files, one is .jar file, .jar, and then the second one is the license file. This is clear. And after this we will get the dashboard like this. We will get the dashboard like this. Okay. In the dashboard, if you scroll on the cursor over on the symbols, you will get the names. This is the navigation, and this is the tools. If I open the tools, if I open the navigation, this is the dashboard of the navigation. If I click on the tools, you will get the dashboard of the tools, and these many options we have: general workflow, operations, sites, assets, and then resources, deployment, security, cloud services, communities, and then CRXT Lite, search forms, and tagging, configuration browser, templates, component, and translation configurations. Right now, today we'll discuss the first in the AEM. We'll be having six consoles, AEM consoles, and then so I will go with some PDF, and then so these are the six consoles: sites console, page editor, assets console, and package manager, CRXTE, and system console. These are the six consoles we have in AEM. With the help of these consoles, we need to aware of these consoles while working the AEM. We need to aware of these consoles. Okay. Okay. First one, we'll try to go with the sites console. So where the sites console which is available, and then we'll try to understand the sites console. So sites console basically which is available in navigation. So this is the navigation symbol, right? And then this is the tool symbol, right? If you click on the navigation, here we'll be having I would say sites symbol actually. So the site symbol is nothing but that is the sites console actually. Sites console. Okay. Next, okay, I will show that option. Simply can come here, can land over here, and then we have the sites option. Go through it, and we will get, I would say, I will we will get these kind of options like VRetail is the sample project. Adobe has they provided the sample project, and this is weekend events also sample project, and demo is our custom project. Okay, now we are discussing about the VRetail. Okay, VRetail is the sample project. They has provided the sample project. Okay, if I open the sample project, so basically this is the sites console, navigation and sites console. Got it? The next thing is so in the sites console we can create the pages. Okay, we can create the pages. So the pages should be like wherever the page you want to create, you can open that and you can create the page. So here they are showing the weekend site project. So simply in the same way we will also do sites console, and then we can go with any project. We retail weekend sites, any project you can go. And then in my case, if I want to create the page, and simply wherever you want to create the page, for example here I want to create the page, then you can select here and then you can create the page. And you can mention any name. In my case I am mentioning the name as uh, next page next. It is asking the name. So here in my case I am giving the name is Wipro page. Any page name is our wish. Okay, you can give any name. I am successfully, I have created the page. I am opening the page. So sites meaning basically the whatever the pages are available under the one website, all the pages are available inside the site. So our website name is the VRetail. Inside the VRetail, it is having multiple pages. So the language master is on page Canada. Under the Canada, if I open the Canada also, it is having multiple pages. Yes, Ian and Francis. These are the multiple pages actually. Men, women, equipment, about us, products, users. These all are the multiple pages. If I open the experience, it might be having again the multiple pages. Okay. So Wipro page. Okay, so if I select on the Wipro page, here we will get the options, edit options, properties, lock option, and quick publish and manage publications. Edit option which is used to edit the page. Like if I edit the page, so it is coming, the initial structure should be like this. If you want to add some component, simply we have the drag component here. We can have the plus symbol and then we can add the components. So right now I am adding some initial predefined components. Text is the predefined component, and then I would like to add few more components like image component. Okay, here I would like to add some text. Basically the text, I would say any text you can take. Text component, click on the text component, and we have the author configure symbol. And here we are coming from the search, any text you can take. So for right now I am taking dummy text. I'm selecting on it, so we're coming. And here in case of image also, you can in your system, if you have any image you can view. So I'm selecting this image. We're getting the image actually. Okay, this is the image. Are you guys clear with my point? So we can add the images, we can add the text as well. We can add the images and we can add the text as well. Okay, so with the help of sites console, what I'm doing, I am creating the pages. In the pages I am adding some components based on the requirement. In my case I am adding two components. One is the text component, second one is the image component. For text component I have added the text, image component I have added the image. Okay, and then so these are the options like so we have created the page, right? And then page title, creating the page, we need to give the title, page title, and then these are the options: page, sites, live copy, launch, and we need to choose this. I would say page option, and then with the help of this page option, you can create the page. Next thing is page properties. When I am selecting the page, AEM sites, if you select the page, if you observe here, so edit option is done. We discussed about the edit option, meaning we can add the components, multiple components on the page with the help of this edit option. Next, you have the properties. I'm selecting the page, and if I open the properties, you will get the options like these are the options like the page title, page subtitle, description. Okay, these are the options like advanced and thumbnails, social media, cloud service, and personalization, permission. These all are comes under the like properties of the page. Properties of the page. Okay, these all are also very important in the real-time scenario. Basic, advanced, thumbnail, social media, cloud service, personalization, and permissions. Okay, whereas we have some I'm selecting this one, and properties, title, we have the description. These are the information which is available under the properties. Okay. So select any page, click on the properties, tab on, I would say, navigation menu. To navigate the page properties, console to configure the page level information like title, description, navigation title. So these many options you can observe in the page properties. Okay. Next thing is like the properties. If you select the properties, any page you can select, and if you select the properties, you can get the options like edit option, lock option, copy option, move option, and delete option. Edit option, which is used to edit the page, meaning you can, if you want to add the components, you can add the components to the page. And lock meaning, if you lock the page, any like nobody can able to add the any components to that specific page actually. Okay, if you lock the page, for example, this is the demo page you have. If you are have the lock option, if you lock this page, nobody cannot able to add any component, nobody cannot change any changes on the page, demo page. Okay. Copy meaning, if you want to duplicate this page, you can use the copy option, and you can make it as the duplicate. And move also, which is if you want to move like the page from this location to another location, we can use the move option, and then you can move the page from one location to another location. Okay. And if you want to delete the page permanently from the AEM server, we can use the delete option. You can use the delete option. So these all are the options, navigation options. We can say navigation options: edit option, lock option, copy option, move option, and delete option. So these all are the navigation options we can observe in the page level. We can observe in the page level. So these are the edit meaning. Click on the edit button to navigate the page editor to add the page specific content by using the components. Okay, next log. Log the page with your name to avoid the conflicts. Other team members cannot modify until you unlock the page. Okay, next copy and paste the page to reuse existing the content in new page. Next meaning, move meaning, you can relocate or rename the page. Delete, if you want to delete the page from the author server, you can use the delete option. Quick publish is the server. If you want to move the like the page from author server to publish server, we will use the quick publish actually. Quick publish. Okay. So here, whenever we have the option, that is basically permissions. If I go here, the page basically, mm, if I select the page, manage publications. If you click on the manage publications, you will get the dashboard like this. Dashboard, meaning whenever you want to publish the page, you want to publish the page right now, or you want to publish the page later. If you want to publish the later, you can select that one and you can click on the date whenever you want to publish the date. So based on that, the page has published. Okay, if you want to select now, the page got published immediately. The page got published immediately. Are you guys clear with my point? These are the options. These all are comes under the sites console. These all are comes under the sites console. These all are comes under the sites console. So simply I have opened the sites console and I have created the page. And if I select the I have this from till now I have created the page, and I have given the like the page title, and then if I select the page, there we have the page properties option. There we have the title, description, navigation titles, etc. And then if I select on the page, here we'll be having the page properties, and we'll be having page navigation option as well, like edit, log, copy, move, and delete. Okay. Next thing, next thing is we can manage the publications also. We can manage the publications also. If you want to publish right now, we can mention with now. If you want to publish the later, you can mention with later. Okay. Next console is okay. Next console is page editor. Page editor. Okay. Page editor meaning like whenever you select the page, there will be having the edit option. If you click on the edit page, there will be having the this is the toggle bar. This is the toggle side panel. Toggle side panel, I will show you here. This is the page, right? I have created the page, that is the Wipro page. And if I select the edit page, page editor, this is page editor is the console. If you observe here, this is the side toggle panel. Side toggle panel. And this is the page information. This is the page information. This is the enumerator. This is the enumerator. Are you guys observing what I'm doing? Toggle side panel, and this one is the page information, and this one is the enumerator. Emulator. This one is the emulator. Okay. This one is the emulator. If I click on it, if I click on it, here we have the options like one is the assets, second one is the I would say components, third one is the content tree. Okay. Content tree. Content tree meaning whatever the components you have added on the page, those will be we can observe the content. It will be stored in the form of tree structure. So layout container is the basic thing. Inside the layout content, whatever the components you have added. For example, if I delete the component text component here, then you observe here also deleted. So whatever the components we have added on the page, so in the same way, how we are adding on the page, in the same way the components will be available in the content tree also. Okay, content tree. This is the content tree, and this is the component, and this is the assets. This is the assets, right? Okay, fine. So next thing is this is the component. I will add the component is the text component. The component is the text component, and when I'm adding the text component to my page, so this symbol is called edit symbol, which is uh, there itself you can edit the content. Here only you can edit the content. Okay, this is the configure. Configure meaning in the when the at the time of component creation, we will create the node dialog. So this is the like configure symbol. uh, like this is the inline editing only. Here itself you can edit the content, but this is the like here it will open some it should be like this is the dialogue like this, and then there itself you will give the content, the data, whatever the text you want to give. So that kind the content we can give here. So like this. So basically which meaning you can directly you can edit on the page, but if you configure the component it will open one dialog. There itself we will give the text. There itself we will give the text. And then next this one is the copy. If you want to copy the text you can use this one. If you want to cut the text you can use this one. Next thing, this is the delete. If you want to delete the component you can delete one. If you want to add like if you want to insert one more another component you can use the insert component option. And if you want to group, for example, if you want to, this is the text component, this text component you want to make it as the education component, then you can make it as education component. Okay, you can make it as the education component. Next, parent. If you want to inherit the some predefined components properties, you can use the parent. I would say component. You can inherit the parent component properties as well. Next, we'll be having the coming classes. We have the experience fragment and content fragments. So if you want to convert this component as an experience fragment, you can convert with the help of this option. Okay, convert to experience fragment variations. Convert to experience fragment variations. So these all are the options whenever you have created the component, whenever you are authoring the component. Okay, edit symbol, configure, copy, cut, delete, add component, and I would say group, and then parent, and then convert to experience fragment. Convert to experience fragment, right? So this is all about page editor. So in the page editor, you should remember first thing is if you click on the page, if you click on edit, there initially we will get the symbol. This is the toggle sidebar and page information and emulator. Emulator and if I click on like toggle side panel, these are the options like assets and I would say components and then I would say content tree, right? So however the components is added on the page, in the same way, in the same way in the layout container also it should be stored in the same way. It should be stored in the same way. This is the content tree, components, and this is the assets. Assets basically like the it is holding the images, videos related to the our I would say project. We can store assets and videos as well. Okay, so this is all about I would say page editor console, and we have the third console that is I would say assets console. Assets console basically which is helps to import and manage and share the digital assets such as images, videos, documents, audio files, and content fragments across the different channels. Content fragments across the different channels. For example, if I want to add, I would say one image to my AEM site, simply can search with localhost 4502 assets dot. You can search with assets, so it will be come like this. So here these many products will be there. You can use any one or else you can create one more folder itself. These all are the folders. Okay, these all are the folders. So in my case I am going to the this one, and here I am creating one more folder. So the folder name I am mentioning the images for away retail. Okay, images for the way retail. Okay, and then I am creating. Now refresh the page. Okay, images for the Veritel. Okay, I am opening this one. So here I need to upload the images. I need to upload the images. So simply you can upload the images like so this one I want to upload. So in the same way, you can upload the videos. You can upload the I would say videos, images, and the files you can upload, audios you can upload. The process should be the same. Okay, which is in processing. This image I want to add to my page. How will you add? Simply you can add one text image component here, image component here, and then we can so browse. If you open the assets property, so see image.png, image.png, and whatever I have uploaded, the same thing which is available in the image.png. Are you guys clear with my point? Whatever the images, like I will download any image. If you are uploaded any image in the assets console, so that image which is available on the page. So simply what I'm doing, I'm drag the component from there to here, and I am adding here, then I am selecting this one. Okay, so the architecture, right? So this is the way to add the components from local to the page. Similarly you can add the audios, similarly you can add the videos. The process is the same. Okay, the process is same. Next thing is, I would say, assets console. I have added the image. That is under process is the same, like how to add the images to the AEM console itself. Okay, I have created the folder and I have uploaded the images, and then this is the option to upload the files, and then folder, and then the same thing. And we have the, like for example, if I open this one, if I open this one, if you open the metadata, we'll get the some data about the image, like alternate text, and then some caption from the dam. Okay, these many options we will get. We will observe in the metadata. We will observe in the metadata. Okay. So, okay. Okay, fine. Next thing is the package manager. So package manager, why the package manager we are using? So for example, in the AEM, we have the categories like that is the front end and back end. Okay. In the AEM front end, if you observe the project, we have the project structure actually. So in the project structure, we can categorize into AEM front end modules, and then AEM backend modules. In the AEM front end modules, you will get the content, and third one is the UI config. Okay, and fourth one is the UI, I would say front end. Okay, next one is the UI app. So these are the folders which are comes under the like UI front end models. So where the folders which is available, I will show you. This is my practice code, right? If I open my project practice code, this is my project, right? AIM, my project name is the AIM Gets Demo is my project structure. If I open this one, this is my project structure. This all are the modules. This is the initial project structure actually. All core, dispatcher, UI test, UI apps, okay, UI config, UI apps, UI config, UI content, and UI front end, and UI tests, right? So here what I'm doing, oh, front end modules, whatever the front end, these all are the front end modules. So front end modules related content, if I want to move the front end modules related content, if I want to move one instance to another instance, one instance to another instance, we should package, we should package the content, and we can move the content. We can move the content. Are you guys clear with my point? For example, you have created one component. If you want to move the component from one environment to another environment, we should package. We should package, and then we can move the from the content, not content, backend Java files, backend Java files from local to author server. We have only one option, that is the command, that is the deployment. We need to do the deployment, and then with the help of deployment we can move the Java files from local to AIM author server. Are you guys clear with my point? This is the project structure. This is the project structure. In the project structure we have the different modules. So among those modules, these five modules are comes under the front end category, and we have the core folder, this folder which is comes under the backend category. If you want to move the content in the front end modules content, you can package them and you can move the content from one place to another place. We can package them, and we can move them, we can move them. Okay, but in case of backend, in case of backend, we need to deployment. So we can deploy, we can deploy by using the command. We can deploy the project by using the command. The command is should be like this: maven clean install -p auto install single package. This is the command. Are you guys clear with my point? So front end related modules, we need to package them and we need to move from one environment to another environment. But in case of backend, we need to deploy. We can use the backend. We can use the command and we can deploy from. We can deploy our backend code from local to AIM author server. AIM author server. Okay. So this is the option like tools deployment packages. That is the option. So I will show you in the AIM itself. Mhm. This is the AIM instance, right? Localhost 4502. If you open the tools, you will get the CRX option, and then here we have the options like this one is the developer, meaning this is the panel, develop panel, and this is the packages, and this one is the share option. Share option meaning which is integrated with other social media plugins, and then we can easily share our content with our social media platforms actually. So now we are discussing about the package console, right? This is the package option. If I click on the package, we are getting this option. Okay, if I want to package the one component, so simply you can create the package, and then you can mention the package name anything. In my case, I am mentioning the package name is the Pro, and then version you can, this is the optional, you can give version name, or if not you can leave this one, no issue. Okay, and then okay, and here we'll be having edit option, you can edit, and filters, and add the filter. Add the filter meaning in the entire the project, whatever the component we want to add, that path you should give here. So in my case, I am opening the apps, and then I am opening any project, and then components, I am selecting some random component actually. Mm, so I am selecting this button component. Okay, I am selecting this button component, and then okay. So this is what I am doing here. The button component I am packaging, meaning I am moving this button from one place to another place, and then done. Next thing is save, and then we need to build this one. So the, I would say this has come successfully built, and then we need to download. When I am download this one, which component, this component which is available in my local. If you observe here, which is available in my local. So this is the way we can give our components to outside persons. The Wipro component. Okay, got it, guys. How to create the package? Sometimes what will happen now? They will give the zip files to you, and then they will tell you can upload this environment, meaning a dev environment, testing environment, like that. They will tell. At the time, how will you upload the packages? So simply come here. You can select on the upload package, and you can browse on that one. Browse on that one. Select that one, and you can upload that package. You can upload that package. Okay, so which is already exist. So if not, this is the process to upload the package. Are you guys clear with my point? So create the package and upload the package, whatever the front end related like the folders modules will be there. So only the front end related modules content you can package, and you can upload. You can package and you can upload. Any question? This package manager console, any question? So this is that is all about package. So if you observe here, this is the package name, package version. These two are optional actually. Okay, no need to only the package name is. We need to mention the package name. These two are all the options. Okay, and then next edit option, and then we need to give the path, whatever the component you want to add. We need to give the path, and then build, and then download. It should be available in our local. And if you want to upload the package, you need to upload the package and select where the zip file is available, and then install. So this is all about the package manager. Huh? Package name is our wish. Okay, package name you can give anything, no issue. Okay, this is all about the package manager. Next we have the crxt console. uh, okay, now this is the crxt console, guys. Whenever you have the tools option, and if you click on the crxt lite, this is the crxt which is similar to database, like whatever the components you have created, and everything will be stored in the form of tree data structure actually. These are the modules. In the apps modules, we have the components which is available in the apps module. So if I open the apps, so these are the our projects actually. VRetail is the predefined, they has provided the VRetail projects actually. And then components, inside the components, again under the content we have the multiple components. And I would say in the form also we'll be having multiple components. So basically here we need to aware uh, what does it mean by CRXT. CRXT is the content repository extreme development environment light actually. This is the abbreviation for the CRXT light. Content repository extreme development environment light. Okay, everything it will be stored in the tree data structure. Tree data tree data structure. Okay. Next thing is, I would say, Yeah. Okay. So here we need to try to understand Explorer panel, Edit panel, and Properties tab. Okay, Properties tab. So if I select anything, I'm going and I open demo pro any project you can open. I will open VRetail only. VRetail, and this is this panel from this box is called Explorer. Explorer panel. This box is called Explorer. Explorer panel. Okay, if I click on any component, if I click on any component, this is called properties panel. This box is called properties panel. This all the properties are belong to sharing component. Component group JCR created by JCR description, JCR primary type, JCR title, and a string column resource super type. These all are the properties. This box is called properties box. Okay, properties panel, which is belonging to this component. If I click on the other component, you will get the other properties panel. Here we'll be having the different properties, those are belonging to other component. So this is the Explorer panel, and this one is the I would say properties panel, and this one is the navigation panel. This one is the navigation panel, and this one is the action panel. This one is the action panel. Okay. Oh, this is the action panel, action bar, and this is the navigation bar. This is the navigation bar. Okay. Are you guys clear with my point? So in case of CRXT, we need to aware what does it mean by CRXT and what are the panels we have. Explorer panel, properties panel, and then navigation bar, and then action bar. Action bar. These are the options we should aware in case of CRXT. Okay. Next thing is system console. System console is I would say one console like where we can the bundle deployment and the status everything we can cross check here. So the main purpose of the this console is which is used to manage various bundles and configurations. Various bundles and configurations. For example, if I open, so this is the way tools, and we have the operations option and then web console. We can open it. We will get the like Felix framework actually. I will show you. So localhost 4502. Mm, AEM start.html. Okay. Now tools, operations, and then we have the web console. Click on it, and we'll get the Felix framework. And these are the options: OCI, and then bundles. Here we can check the bundle when our bundle got deployed. Demo, if I open the demo, so if you observe the demo, this is my project bundle actually. If I click on it, we will get the timestamp. So when my bundle got deployed, we will get the timestamp. So my bundle got deployed 22/8/37 IST, meaning yesterday night at 8:30. So with the help of this bundle stamp, we can get the clarity when our bundle got deployed into the AIM server. AIM server. Got it right? So these all are the 6 consoles basically. Okay. So what does it mean by bundle? So going forward in the backend concepts, we'll try to understand. So in the what are the 6 consoles basically? First console is hmm, first console is sites console. Next one is package manager. Package is not page manager. Page editor actually. Okay, page editor. Next third one is assets. assets console. Okay, next fourth one is package manager. Okay, next fifth one is crxte. Okay, crxte light. Then what does it abbreviation is content repository extreme development environment right. Okay, next thing is last one is the system console so where which is used to check the bundle timestamp. So these all are very important while doing the AEM. These are very important. These six consoles. So any project, these all are very important. Sites console, page editor, assets, package manager, and the next one is CRXT and system console, right? So after this, next thing is this is clear, right? Next thing is server setup. Next concept is server setup. Server setup in our local, right? So basically, if I open the diagram, I will show you 1 minute. AEM PPT, AEM PPT. Now local setup. Yeah. Now if you observe this diagram, this is the author server. In the author server, we can make the CRUD operations, right? For login the author server, we need the credentials. We need credentials. Okay. Right now, what you will do now, we need to set up two servers. One is the author server, second one is the publish server. So author server we have already. Author server we have already with the port number 4502. Similarly, we need to create one more server, that is the publish server. And here we need to create one or two components. And I would say if you publish the content should be visible on the publish server. Publish server. You guys got it? So already I would say author server setup done. Author server setup done. Okay. Author server setup done. Right. Setup done. Now what we need to do? We need to create in the same AEM folder. Okay. AEM folder. We need to create one more folder, that is the publish folder. And inside the publish folder, we need to keep .jar and the license file. Right. License file. And then third step, this is the step number 1, we need to create the author server. Step number 2, we need to create the publish server. In the third step, we can create the connection between, author server and publish server. Author server and publish server, right? Author server and publish server. These are the 3 steps we need to aware. First one, this is the second one, and this is the third one. This is the third one. Are you guys clear with my point? Local setup. How will you set the local setup? The process is the process is AEM folder, and inside the AEM folder we need to create the author folder, and inside the author we need to keep .jar and license file, right? License file. So this is the setup for the author server. This already done in the yesterday session. Today, what you guys will do, the same process. You need to create publish server. I will show you AEM server, right? So here in this case, I am deleting and I will create one more. So simply right click on it, create folder, name is publish, right? And inside should keep which is available where Dodger. So Dodger, here we have the Dodger. Now we need to select these two, this one and this one, and cut from there, and you can come here AEM, right, and go inside and you can paste here. Okay, and then the next step is we need to rename. How will you rename? You can rename like this AEM hyphen publish, publish, and then P4503 4503 Dodger, right? Okay, I'm deleting this one. The same can license file will be there. You can copy the license file from there. You can copy this license file and you can come here and you can paste here. You can paste and you can rename like this. Okay, now we need to open the publish server. Now we have two servers. One is the author server, second one is the publish server. You got it right? Got it? అది ప్రాపర్ కావాలి అది ప్రాపర్గా ఉన్నప్పుడు అది జస్ట్ మీకు కన్సోల్ వస్తుంది లోపల ఇంటర్నల్ ఏం ప్రాబ్లం అది stop and then again you can try to start up.
If I cancel the same thing here, I should check or I should close this one. Everything. Same thing will be again. Last time when I viewed this same thing happened. After that I closed everything and now I am when class started. Issues getting the second time I'm doing closing everything and on.
Might be like your system might be like got it right. So till now we have created two servers, right? Guys, please observe. We have created two servers. One is the author server, right? And second one is the publish server. So I have created two folders, and inside two folders I am keeping one author jar file and license file. Second one is the publish folder and publish jar file and license file, right? So I have created two servers. Now we need to create the connection between author server and publish server. Author server and publish server, right? So how will you create the connection? We have the process. So the first process is we can open with a localhost 4502, localhost 4502, and I would say miscutme, miscutme, miscutme. Okay, now simply you can come here and look for the local host 4502 misadmin. Okay, right, misadmin. Here we have the I would say agents on author, and if you click on the default agent, right, if you click on the default agent, now if I check the test connection, you guys observe connection refused, meaning there is no connection between the author server or publish server. We need to create this relation. So how will you create the relation? Simply you can come here, and here we have the edit option. Okay, click on the edit option. Then by default it is in enabled state. We need to enable this one, and if you go with the transport, here if you observe the port number, you can change with 4503, 4503, right? And you should give uh, the credentials like admin and password. In your case, if not, you need to give. Here also, in your case, the port number is 4503, that's fine. If not, we need to change to 4503, right? And then OK. And then save. And then here we need to check the connection. We need to check the connection. Not connected. So which is opening actually. So which is opening. So after this opening, we will try to create the connection between two servers. We'll try to create the two servers.
So first one we downloaded.
Hmm?
First one was like
Deleted all maybe na same thing I did for 2 times.
two times. Still it's not happening.
So after this, after making the connection between two servers, what you guys will do now? You can open the author server. Okay? You can open the author server. Now if you observe, which is you can open author server, and you can take any page. You can take any page and edit the page. You can add the content. You can add the content, and we need to publish the content from author server to publish server. The same content should be visible on the publish server also. This is the we need to take, this is the one screenshot, and publish server with port number with 4503, that is the one screenshot. So this is the page, like we need to publish this page. How will you publish? So publish the page. Whenever you click on the publish, so this page will be visible on the publish server. Publish server, we need to take a screenshot of one page on the author server and one page on the publish server, this port number with using some colors, and then you can share on the groups. So that is your assignment today. So you need to set up two servers in your local. One is the author server, second one is the publish server. And then we can add the text component and image component. We can add the images and text to the page, and you can publish on the author server, that should be replicate on the publish server. So we need to take the screenshot of author server, and you can take the screenshot of publish server, and you can highlight the port numbers with some using some other colors, and you can share in the group. So I'll show you, which is taking some time.